Ja, perfekt. Ich nehme hier erstmal die ganze Deko mit.
Hmm?
Ach komm, Kasuga. Bist du schon blau? Ich kann auch. Und du?
Listen,
Sagst du. Deine Rechnung spricht eine andere Sprache. Komm, sei kein Drogenkopf. Sollte ich was mit Adachi trinken? Ja, komm. Wenn du gemeinsam mit deinen Gefährten isst und kämpfst, füllt sich die Bindungsleiste. Wenn die Bindungsleiste zu einem Gefährten einen bestimmten Punkt erreicht, kannst du in der Survive Bar mit diesen Gefährten reden, um eine Nebenstory auszulösen. Einen Drink, einen Drink-Link. Wenn du dir Sorgen und Nöte deiner Gefährten anhörst und ihnen hilfst, kann das deine Bindung zu ihnen gewaltig stärken. Je mehr sich eure Beziehung vertieft und je mehr eure Bindungsstufe ansteigt, desto mehr Jobs und Skills stehen deinem Gefährten zur Verfügung. Das wiederum verbessert seine Fähigkeiten und verleiht dir einen gewaltigen Vorteil im Kampf. Nimm dir die Zeit, deine Gefährten kennenzulernen, die Bindungsleiste zu füllen und die einzelnen Drinklinks zu spielen. Ja, dann für neue
Whoa,
Skills machen wir das.
What's that you're drinking?
hey, keep it down, will ya?
Why? Oh, is that convenience store sake?
Shh, you don't have to announce it to everyone and their mother.
You brought your own drink to a bar?
Hell yeah. It cost an arm and a leg to get a good buzz going here. That's why I got this little lovely at a store down the street. You ought to do the same. Show your wallet some tender love and care.
Da lege ich lieber selbst Hand an. Ja, aber sei ehrlich damit. Ein gutes Getränk ist die Schulden wert. Ich würde sagen, wir nehmen die Ehrlichkeit, ne?
Sure, I don't mind bringing my own booze, but I wouldn't be hiding it.
But then the bartender might find you out.
I'd take the risk. I don't want to bother with trying to hide a drink while I'm having fun.
Wish I could be so carefree.
Well, now I have to buy you a drink, pal. That's what carefree people do.
Hey, thanks.
Speaking of money, what they did to you was fucked up, man. Discharge right before your retirement?
Ah, it ain't so bad. At least I get to know I was canned for sticking it to fucking Horonouchi. My opinion? That's better than just staying on the force and turning a blind eye.
Let me see if I remember this correctly. You and Hori Nouchi first crossed paths during a case 20 years ago.
Yeah, it was a nasty one. Robbery and double homicide of some sweet old couple. My team found a suspect and made an arrest. Man by the name of Kasumi. He had a mile-long rap sheet, burglaries and shit. Plus, he had no alibi for the time of the murder.
But in the end, he was innocent.
Yeah. I finally figured that out from his son.
His son?
Kasumi had a wife and kid. Kid was 5 years old at the time. His name was Takashi. The little guy told us he'd been on a walk with his dad at the time the homicides were committed. Of course, there's always a chance that the relatives will lie in the hope of saving their family. So HQ was prepared to ignore Takashi's testimony. I was too at first. But the more time that passed, my thoughts kept coming back around to what the little boy said. Even after Kasumi was arrested, I kept looking into it. I finally found the owner of a cigarette shop. Told me he saw Kasumi walking with Takashi at the time of the crime. Takashi's testimony was legit all along. I contacted HQ right away and requested Kasumi's release. But Horonouchi made sure it never happened.
And he was able to do that because he was top dog at the Kanagawa police back then, right?
Yeah. And don't forget, he'd just been offered a job with the Tokyo police, so he was desperate to cover up any recent blunders like a wrongful arrest. He shipped poor Kasumi off to prison, knowing full well the man was innocent. Next thing I know, Kasumi's killed himself in his cell.
So Horonouchi was willing to sacrifice people's lives just to advance his own career. Yeah, I'm starting to understand why you got so much beef with him.
I got beef with myself, too. I'm partly responsible for what happened. If only I'd believed Takashi's testimony from the start, the arrest wouldn't have happened in the first place.
You don't know that for sure. No one else believed the testimony either.
Yeah, but I'm the one who interviewed the kid. Let me tell you, even after all this time, I still can't forget his face.
Man. But couldn't you have just leaked the fact the charges were false? You know, to the news? I gotta assume that'd be your way of atoning for Takashi-kun, right?
You're not as dumb as you look, Kasuga. That's exactly what I thought at the time. But I screwed it up. Didn't choose the right people to leak to, so I got swept off to the license center faster than the leak got swept under the rug. Worst fuck-up of my life.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Adachi-san.
Sorry. Really killed the mood, didn't I?
It's okay. A true friend doesn't care how many moods you kill.
You know, for an ex-Yakuza, you can say some cheesy shit. But it's sweet.
What do you mean by that? Yakuza's all about brotherhood.
Well, all I know is if I'd had a brother like you on the force with me, my life might have turned out different.
Ah, but if the cops were anything like me, this whole country would be fucked sideways by now.
Can't argue with that.
You weren't supposed to agree with that.
Anyway, let's have another drink. On you, if you don't mind.
Fine. Hey, bartender, can we get another round?
Jawohl, Bindung ist Stufe 1. Kasuga spürt, dass seine Bindung zu Adachi sich vertieft. Adachi hält jetzt mehr Erfahrung, wenn er nicht in der aktiven Gruppe ist.
Well, about that time, I guess.
Aw, leaving already?
Sorry, Iroha-chan. We got a big day tomorrow. Yo, Namba. You gonna crash on the bar or you wanna head back?
I like the vibe of this place, though. Me coming back is another thing you can count on.
Sure. Make yourself at home. Nobody else does. And listen, take care of him.
Sorry?
Let's just say he's not usually a happy drunk. I guess that means he has a soft spot for you guys.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I know the guy. He's a good for nothing, but he's good at heart, too. So keep your friends close, you hear?
I can do that.
Hey, Kasuga. What's the holdup? Let's go.
Oh, sorry. Well, see you later.
Thanks for stopping by.
Okay, dann los. Gehen wir zum Sunlight Castle. So, wenn du mit deinen Freunden in bestimmten Restaurants von Yokohama speist und dort bestimmte Gerichtskombinationen bestellst, kommt es zu Tischgesprächen. Diese stärken die Bindung zwischen dir und deinen Gruppenmitgliedern. Du solltest also immer die gesamte Speisekarte bestellen, wenn du mit ihnen ein neues Restaurant besuchst. Drinklinks. Ja gut, das hatten wir... Das haben wir ja gerade schon gelesen, ne? Mit den Drinklinks. So. Gut, da hätten wir noch... Ja, das ist ja die Bar, ne? Pass auf, dann gehen wir da mal, wenn wir schon mal hier sind, nochmal schnell gucken, was wir da machen können. Oh. Sorry. Die Schlägerei nehmen wir noch mit.
Cool. Okay, check this out.
Ja, perfekt.
Okay. I'm up.
Nice. Na, guck mal, der hat jetzt automatisch zugeschlagen. Warte mal, was haben wir denn hier? Okay, da kommen wir noch nicht rein. ist ja gut. Warte mal, sind wir... Ja.
Check that
Oh, da
fruit.
oben hängt eine Frucht. Ist mir gar nicht aufgefallen, dass das ein Persimonenbaum ist.
Big
Und
one.
Mann, ist das ein Prachtkerl.
Hello there.
Hallo.
Are you out for a stroll too?
Hast du auch einen kleinen
It's the
Spaziergang?
perfect weather
Ist das
for it.
perfekte Wetter.
Yeah, sure.
Ja, sicher.
Hey, Kana-chan?
Hey, Kanachan.
You guys taking a walk too?
Yes, staying cooped up in the house doesn't
Die
do
ganze
much
Zeit
for
in der
one's
Bude
health.
rumzocken ist
So we
ungesund.
step out for a walk
Deshalb machen
from
wir ab
time
und
to
zu einen
time.
kleinen Spaziergang.
Cool.
Oh, cool.
Not like it matters.
Das tut zwar nichts zur Sache, aber ich werde sowieso bald sterben.
Once that persimmon
Wenn die
falls from that tree,
Permis vom Baum fällt, sterbe ich.
There you go again
Du
with that
wieder mit
nonsense.
deinem Blödsinn.
Sorry about
Entschuldigung.
No, don't sweat it.
Ach, kein Problem.
that. Well, if you'll excuse us.
Wenn ihr uns dann
let's go,
entschuldigen würdet,
Kana-chan.
gehen wir, Kanachan.
That girl.
Dieses Mädchen, ob es wohl krank ist? Anscheinend ja, ne?
When the persimmon falls from the branch.
Vom Zweig fällt was. Das Persimonenproblem. Okay. Hm. Hä? In diesem Park gab es früher tolle Spielgeräte, aber sie haben aus Sicherheitsgründen alles entfernt. Jetzt gibt es nichts mehr. Ich vermisse die Geräusche der spielenden Kinder. Warte mal, was müssen... Wo sehen wir das denn? Aufgaben, hier. Nebenstories. Welche Nummer war das denn nochmal? Hier. Das Mädchen hat gesagt, ihr Leben würde von dieser Persimone abhängen. Hoffentlich fällt sie nicht herunter. Warte mal, wir bräuchten doch jetzt theoretisch dieses blaue, ne? Diese blaue Sprechblase, ne? Warte mal. Bisschen überfordert hier. Keine Ahnung. Oh, scheiße. Es macht keinen Sinn, da lang zu gehen. Okay. Da können wir die irgendwie umgehen? Ja, hier.
Hmm? Hmm?
Okay.
properties on sale here. They even got a 4-bedroom with a living room, kitchen, dining room, and a yard. I'd love to live in a place like that someday.
Yeah? I don't know. Sounds a little too big for me.
Huh? Prison got you to like small spaces, is that it?
Shut up, man. Think about it. You got your place now with the futon, toothbrush, and a cup of noodles all within reach. Or some big old house with all that shit separated by 5 rooms or something. Which sounds better?
The house?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay. Haben wir die Bindung auch gestärkt ein bisschen. Zwar noch kein Level-Up.
Hm?
10 Yen, perfekt.
Hm?
Damit werden wir reich. Entschuldigung. So. Hier vorne war auch noch eine Nebenaufgabe. Wenn ich das richtig gesehen habe, jo.
Excuse me.
Huh?
Would you tell me how to get to the station?
Huh? What nonsense you speaking?
Would you tell me how to get to the station?
Ich glaube, ich stehe im Wald.
Oh shit. It's English. Don't worry.
Shit.
What? That didn't do it, huh? Okay, let's see.
Looks like someone needs to brush up on their English.
Huh?
Can you tell me how to get to the station?
Go straight and turn right. Go, go, go. Go your way. And believe in yourself.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
You are welcome. Not bad, huh? Guess that English certificate really paid off.
Yeah, I guess so. My English sucks ass.
What can I say? If you can't handle English at that level, how do you expect to survive the effects of globalization?
Can you repeat that?
I'm saying you need an international mindset. Haven't you ever wanted to work overseas, broaden your horizons? To do that, you need to study. So I started going here.
Oh, this is a school? Oh, una barra vocational, huh?
Yep, been going here a while now. And guess how many certs I've racked up? 50.
50? For real? That's crazy. I have, like, none.
You gotta change that, man. Now's the time to build yourself as an individual. If you're the only one without certifiable skills, I'm afraid you'll get left behind. Hey, I know. Why don't you sign up for a free trial?
What, for vocational ed?
Yeah, for a limited time only, they offer the first lesson free. Might as well give it a shot. I mean, you do want to develop your personality, don't you?
Well, when you put it that way, sure.
Great! Then let's get you signed up right away.
Okay.
Oh nee, jetzt müssen wir noch in die Schule gehen.
Huh. So this is a vocational school. First time being in one.
Yep, it's one of the best in the industry, too. Anyway, the front desk's right over here.
Oh, hello, Ikari-san.
Hey there, Miyakoshi-san. Pretty nice weather, huh? I mean, not like it affects us indoors, but... yeah.
Say, who did you bring along?
Oh, right. He's a buddy of mine. Said he wanted to do a free trial. Yeah, and of course, I was the one who invited him.
So that's what this is. You just brought me here so you could impress a girl, you sly dog.
Oh, wow. Thanks for the referral, Ikari-san.
It was nothing. It's not like I was up all night thinking what favors I could do to impress you or anything.
Oh Gott.
So my name's Miyakoshi, and I'm the school receptionist. It's very nice to meet you.
I'm Ichiban Kasuga, and the pleasure's all mine.
Kasuga-san. Noted. Okay, well, why don't I give you the rundown on how we do things here?
Better clean the wax out of those ears. Miyakoshi-san is lending us her precious time. So don't go spacing out.
You're not helping.
So what we aim to do is provide certified training for all kinds of job seekers and hobbyists alike. Just so you know, our pass rate is second to none. We're here to help passionate people find their footing. And that's why, here at Onabara, knowledge is yours to own.
Whoa, so you guys are #1 in the business? That's awesome.
We certainly do our best. And while we do want you to pass your exam and get your certificate, there is more to it than that. What we emphasize here is gaining life experience. You know, personality development. Getting a grasp on who you are is the crux of higher learning. After all, what's the point of earning a piece of paper if you can't apply what you've learned?
Well said, Miyakoshi-san. Poetry to the ears.
Mein Gott, hau dem doch mal einen aufs
Just
Maul.
be quiet. Anyway, I think I got the gist of it. I'm actually more interested in that personality development part, if anything.
Excellent. Then I'll put you down for a trial lesson. Let me know whenever you're ready, and we'll go ahead and start your lesson.
You got it.
Absolviere eine Probestunde. Ich bin bereit.
Kasuga-san, are you ready to start your trial lesson?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do this.
Perfect. Right this way.
In dieser Einrichtung kannst du deine Persönlichkeit verbessern. Durch bestandene Prüfung verbesserst du verschiedene Aspekte von Kasugas Persönlichkeit. Nach der ersten Probeprüfung musst du für jede Prüfung eine Gebühr entrichten.
Which exam would you like to take?
Persönlichkeitscheck. Achso. Sport.
This one? Make sure you have a pencil.
Fußball ist ein Mannschaftssport, bei dem beide Teams versuchen, den Ball jeweils in das gegnerische Tor zu. Mit Ausnahme des Torwarts darf der Ball weder mit der Hand noch mit dem Arm berührt werden, sonst handelt es sich um ein Foul. Wie nennt man dieses Vorgehen? Handspiel. Beim Golf muss der Spieler den Ball mit so wenig Schlägen wie möglich einlochen. Auf dem Golfkurs gibt es für jedes Loch eine vorgegebene Schlagzahl. Locht der Golfer genau innerhalb dieser Schlagzahl ein, wird das Paar genannt. Bei einem Schlag weniger handelt es sich um ein Birdie. Wie lautet der Begriff, wenn man 3 Schläge unter dem Paar eingelocht hat? Was war das? Igel, ne? Beim Marathon handelt es sich um eine Laufdistanz, bei der Kilometer zurückgelegt werden. Welches Ergebnis dient als Namensgeber dafür? Was? Keine Ahnung. Beim Skifahren gleiten die Skifahrer auf Skiern eine Schneepiste hinunter. Neben den Komponenten, die die Füße an die Skier binden, nutzt die Skifahrer typischerweise welches weitere Mittel, um das gleiche... Skistöcke. Bei einem Triathlon werden nacheinander 3 Disziplinen abgeschlossen. Die Teilnehmer wetteifern um die beste Gesamtzeit. Welche der folgenden Disziplinen gehört nicht zum Triathlon? Habe ich bestanden? Sieht so aus.
Ready? You're the man! You're the man! You're the man!
Frage 1. Was war hier? Albatros. Okay. Ja, keine Ahnung. Bin kein Golfer.
That should just about wrap it up.
Das war's dann wohl. Danke fürs Ausprobieren.
Not bad for your first time.
Das war's.
But long and treacherous is the road to mastery. Just ask this guy.
This guy never shuts up, does he?
What did you think of your lesson, Kasuga-san?
I can say with confidence, I've never studied so much in my life. It was kind of nice being in a classroom again, too. I think I got a lot out.
I'm so glad to hear that. Each program here is dedicated to helping you become the person. That said, would you be interested in full enrollment? It's free to enroll, of course. You only have to pay per...
Basically, it's a certificate fee. So what have you got to lose? Besides, you can trust me, Akoshi-san.
Okay, you made your point. But I am curious which aspects of myself could use some fine-tuning.
That's a good attitude to have. Sky's the limit, you know?
Kasuga ist jetzt an der Berufsschule eingeschrieben. Es stehen neue Zertifikatsprüfungen zur Verfügung. Bereits bestandene Prüfungen kannst du kostenlos und so oft wie möglich als Übung
Please
wiederholen.
let me know when you've found a course that interests you.
Sure. But once I figure out where to start. Gotta say, there's a lot to choose from.
I suppose some guidance would be in order.
Then allow me, master of 50+ certificates, to be your...
Oh nein.
Looks like we found ourselves the perfect volunteer. You
Sicher,
sure you
dass du
wanna
das
handle
übernehmen
this,
möchtest?
Hikari-san?
By all means. If it puts a smile on your face, then leave old Shrubhead to me.
You really have no filter, do you?
Well, by this point, Ikari-san has the most insight out of all the students here. Though he can be a bit of a handful.
You could say that again. But hey, I'm determined. You hear that? I'm counting on you, Sam.
Then I shall illumine your path. How about that, Mikoshi-san? I'm smart and...
If you say so. Anyway, Kasuga-san, what...
Okay. So, dann lass mal gucken, was so ein Test hier
Can I
kostet.
help you?
Oh, hallo.
We have new certifications available.
Was? 50.000. Alter Falter.
Come back when you're ready.
Ja, krass. Berufsschule, ja okay, wissen wir Bescheid. Da müssen wir aber erstmal noch ein bisschen Kohle sammeln. 50.000. Wenn wir dann verkacken, müssen wir wieder 50.000 blättern. Krass. Ja, da werden wir nicht drum rumkommen. Was hat der denn für eine Maske auf? Alter. Ich hab Blocken gedrückt. Auf Wiedersehen. Ist das jetzt dein Ernst? Kleiner Penner.
This isn't break time. On to the next bathroom. You're even slower than yesterday.
I'm going. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Hey, watch where you're going, janitor.
Hello, Director. The woman's father. His name's Tatsuro Mokoda, correct? Understood. I'll carry it out immediately. Yes. Don't worry. Yes, he's out like a light. General anesthesia. Here we go. You know, most people hope and pray that they'll die in their sleep. You're one of the lucky ones who actually gets to do it.
Stop! Who are you? How did you get in here?
Also töten sie die doch, ne?
Koda. This is Nanoha's dad for sure.
Sir, wake up. Let's get you out of here.
Damn. I didn't waste any time.
What are you doing here? Contractors aren't allowed. Explain yourselves now.
Hey, calm down. Can't you recognize your own uniform?
Give me a break. You're not one of us.
No, we aren't. Because you're not nursing home guards. Not with that kind of weaponry. I bet you got a lot of ink underneath those uniforms. Since you're from the Seiryu clan.
Huh. So, you did your homework.
We know everything, man. Even what the Seiryu clan has been doing in this room.
Well, good. That makes our decision easy. We'll have to kill you and the patient! Bring it on!
Gucken wir mal.
Cool.
Check this out!
Wanna fight?
You're in it now!
Yeah.
Hell, watch this! Let's go! I'm up! Get serious! Let's go! We're in it now! No mercy! Let's do it.
Ich hab Blocken gedrückt, ja. Und wieder Blocken gedrückt.
Take your best shot!
Let's grab her dad and get the hell out of here.
Hey, what was that drug you were about to inject him with?
It was potassium chloride.
Holy fucking shit. Do you know what it does? They use it overseas for executions. The doctor was trying to kill her dad?
That must have been how they killed the old woman. We got to him just in time.
Guys, we ain't out of the woods yet.
Oh oh, die nächsten kommen schon.
That's the guy from the cafe. Who is he?
We're about to have our chance to ask him. He's coming this way.
You all just made the biggest mistake of your lives. I hope you know that.
Who are you?
The director of this facility. And don't play dumb. I know what else you know about me.
You mean how you're with the Seiryu clan?
Yes, I'm Totsuka, from the Ryuto family.
The Seiryu clan held its own against the Omi takeover. That made me think you guys must be pretty hardcore. And yet here you are, murdering old people for money. Where's the Yakuza's honor in you?
The Seiryu clan is doing what must be done, for the good of society. You have no idea what burden we've taken on.
Killing our elders for society's good? Go fuck yourself! You better let all the residents here go free right now, or I'll tell the whole world what you're really doing here!
You're welcome to try, but that would require you to walk out of here alive.
Oh, drohst du uns Schläge an?
Killing you is no inconvenience to me. I've got enough chemicals to melt down all your bodies.
Ich bin bereit.
Not a loser! Cool!
So. Nein! Überzeugendes Kaiser. Ja, probieren wir mal aus.
Take your fight. Come on now! I just want to be friends, my man. Have it your way. Don't get cocky.
Okay.
Yeah, I got this. Have fun with this. Don't lie. Get serious. You're in it now. I'm up. Going in. Let's go. Fight. Don't get caught. You're in it now. Yeah. Take your best shot.
Jawohl!
Okay. Don't lie. Let's go. Get serious. Take your best shot. Cool. Yeah. Watch this.
Let's go! No mercy! Don't get cocky. Take your best shot. Have fun with this. Watch this. I got this. Let's go. Going in. Get alive. Get serious. Cool. Let's go. Yeah. I'm up. Nice. God damn. Who the hell are you guys?
Dein schlimmster
Don't make me
Albtraum,
say it
Kollege.
again. Let all the residents go. I'm afraid I just can't do that. Then we'll do it. We'll move them all out. Shit. It won't open. I activated the emergency lockdown. That door won't open until this time tomorrow. What? You've lost. So stop fighting me. And maybe, just maybe, I won't call the police. I won't explain to them how our home for nice, well-to-do elderly people is being robbed by 3 thugs.
What kind of Yakuza calls the cops? You're a stain on your family.
Call me what you want. But if I call the cops, you're done. I suggest you give up and get out.
Maybe instead, I'll rat you out.
Oh yeah?
Ichiban? Rat him out to who? The Seiryu chairman. We just need to pay him a visit at their HQ. We'll go tomorrow, bright and early, and get the chairman to fix all of this.
Don't you fucking dare! This is my business, not the chairman's! If you breathe a word, I'll kill you!
So you're that scared of the chairman, huh?
So?
So, you're coming with me, you spineless worm.
Huh?
Yeah, you're gonna take me there yourself. Because if you refuse to come along, I'm gonna tell the big scary chairman everything you did. And maybe some things you didn't, too. I mean, look at yourself. Doing business like this in the name of the Seiryu clan? As a Yakuza, you accept consequences for your actions. So, does this mean we have to go?
Nice. Da wären wir.
Wow.
Was für ein krasses Tor. Das sieht so richtig nach einem klassischen Yakuza-Hauptquartier aus. Ein bisschen Vorsicht kann nicht schaden. Okay, da müssen wir sicher gehen, dass wir echt bereit dafür sind.
Got it.
Okay, hey, wartet hier. Warte hier, Totsuga. Ich hab dir gesagt, was passiert, wenn du versuchst wegzulaufen, oder? Ich weiß, ich kann schließlich nicht zulassen, dass du einfach so mit dem Oyabun redest. Wir wissen nicht, was da drin auf uns wartet. Wir sollten uns vorbereiten, bevor wir einfach so reinplatzen. Vielleicht liegt irgendwas rum, was wir als Waffe verwenden können. Oder wir gehen irgendwo Medikamente kaufen. So. Da haben wir... Ah, da sehe ich das. Eisenrohr plus 33. Mein Gott, ey, verpisst euch. Ja, wird schon schief gehen. Werden wir schon irgendwie hinkriegen.
Hey,
Bist du bereit? Ja. Hey, glaubst du echt, dass das reicht? Wofür hältst du den Clan? Was glaubst du, was mit meinem Ruf passiert, wenn ich doch ohne einen Kratzer abliefere? Wenn ich doch ohne einen Kratzer abliefere. Komm schon, arbeite mit. Es geht wohl nichts voran, wenn ich nicht wenigstens ein bisschen Rüstung und ein paar Ausrüstungsgegenstände mitnehme.
hey,
Ja. Wieso? Haben wir denn nichts dabei? TP, ja doch haben wir.
hey.
Ja.
Me. Tasty.
ありがとうございました。
I might shoot your head for me.
...15 MP. ...30.000, ja moin. Okay, reicht das jetzt? Wir haben doch Ausrüstung gekauft. Boah, ich habe jetzt keinen Bock auf Schlägerei, ja? Von Peitschen bis zu Stöckern. Wir haben alles. Im Love Magic finden Erwachsene alle Waffen, die sie sich wünschen. Peitschen, Stöcke, ja, könnte brauchbare Waffen sein. Vielleicht sehe ich mir das mal an.
Hm?
Willkommen. So. Hi. So, reicht das jetzt?
Hey,
Okay.
Okay.
I don't see any
Nicht eine
guards.
einzige Wache ist hier.
that's because no one is stupid enough to try
Keiner in
and
dieser
raid the
Stadt so dumm
ceiling.
ist, uns zu überfallen. Außer wir.
You set us up.
We never grant entry to anyone from other factions. That gate drops like a cattle chute if someone walks through without giving the correct signal. Then, we take our time with the slaughter. Whatever their rank may be in their own herds, we don't give a shit.
Where's the chairman? Upper floor somewhere?
Perhaps. You'll never reach him. I won't let you get anywhere near his office.
Oh, I was really hoping you'd seen the light. Guess we're back to using brute force, boys.
I tell you, never a dull day with Ichiban. People better put us in their wills for this.
Bring it!
Battle's on!
Ja, perfekt. Er hier voll mit dem fetten Hammer. Tech-Team. Dann nehmen wir uns aber den vor.
Come on, let's go! You're done now! Okay. I got this. Watch this. Don't get caught.
So, den haben wir.
You're in it now. Let's go.
Skill. Entschlossenheit des Selten.
Let's go. Go in. Wanna fight? Take your best shot. I got this. Yeah. Don't get cocky. You're weak.
Den haben wir.
Get a
Yeah,
ride.
you're in it.
Have fun with this.
Don't get cocky. I'm up. Wanna fight? I
Let's
got
go.
this.
Get serious.
Take your best shot.
Ooh, there we go. Cool.
Boah.
Okay. Watch this.
Don't get cocky. Let's go.
Let's go.
Tja. Du bist fertig.
Next time. Back in the game.
Back in the game.
You wait right there. You won't be leaving here alive.
Boah, es hat einen ekligen, ey. Die Grinse, ne?
Kidding me. How are we supposed to get through?
Well, standing around won't solve anything. Let's find another way around.
So, wir nehmen erstmal.
Really tasty.
So. Verdammt, kein Strom. Hey, die Tür ist offen. Scheint nicht so, als ob die uns durchlassen wollen. Dann vermöbeln wir sie wieder. Seid ihr bescheuert? Hauen wir einfach ab?
front door's locked. This is a dead end.
This should hold it. Good call. Open up, assholes! Now what? We can't hold this forever.
Then we need to improvise. Son of a...
What the fuck? Where are they?
I don't know where they went. The door's locked.
And unlock the damn thing before they get away!
Hey! Get your ass over here! They bought it.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey. You're good, Namba. Coast is clear.
Was jetzt?
Listen.
Sollen wir den Verbindungskorridor über uns versuchen? Vielleicht können wir links hoch, um zum Zimmer des Oebon zu kommen. Ja, ist zwar etwas umständlich, aber könnte gehen. Und der Clan hat anscheinend auch die Türen für uns offen gelassen. Moment mal, da sind wahrscheinlich mehr Wachen. Versuchen wir es erst einmal über die Tür da drüben. Auf euch habe ich gewartet. Macht sie fertig, Jungs. Der hat einen Elektroschocker. So, Skill. Megaschwung. Aber jetzt auch nicht gerade besonders. Vom Schaden her. Jawohl, reicht.
Let's go. You wanna fight? Let's go.
Komm schon, lass noch einer nachtreten. Mann.
Take your best shot. Get serious.
You're in it now!
Cool. Get alive.
So, den haben wir.
I got this!
I'm up. Going in. No mercy.
Jawohl.
Hell yeah.
No one else is coming? Pretty weak ambush if you ask me.
I bet those idiots wanted to hog the credit for taking out the intruders.
Oh, is that what it is? Wouldn't it be easier for them if they all ganged up on us?
Nobody climbs the corporate ladder in a group, criminals included.
Huh. No wonder I've never been promoted. Should I open it? Sweet!
Ausrüstung. Wollen wir mal gucken. Na, Mann. Nein, den nehmen wir nicht. So, hier ist nichts. Ja, warte mal, hier sind wir hergekommen, ne? Entschuldigung. Wartet schon der nächste Schlägertrupp. Okay. Oh.
I'll pound you into the floor myself.
Du siehst ja nett aus.
Bring it on. Yeah. You wanna go? Get serious. Come on now. Yeah. Take your best. Let's go. Fun with this. Oh yeah! I got this. I'm up. Going in. Show me what you got. You want to fight?
Ja.
Cool. Okay. Hit me. Let's go. Let's go. Good to go. Yeah. You're in it now. This.
feeling about this.
Ganz mieses Gefühl. Halten wir uns lieber zurück und sehen, was passiert.
Get alive. Cool. Okay. That's better.
You're in.
Let's go.
I got this. Yeah.
Take your best shot.
Yeah. I'm up.
Cool. Don't get cocky.
Jawohl.
Next time.
So, hier war noch ein Safe.
Should I open it? Got it.
Arbeitsoverall. Nee.
All right. Which way we going?
Behind us.
You're never gonna make it to the chairman.
Number!
Holy shit! Hang on! I'll get you out of this. Hold on, Number. I got you. Hurry. Just a little more. Adachi-san! Oh, fuck!
Enjoy your flight.
Number, over here! Adachi! We got him! Now lift! Don't give up! Help me!
I'm alive.
Puh. Ich dachte, ich wäre erledigt. Du sagst es. Heißt das, dass wir wieder nach oben klettern müssen? Sieht so aus. Suchen wir einen anderen Weg. Aber hier können wir, glaube ich, Energy auffüllen, ne?
Not a loser.
Yeah! Check this out!
Okay. Have fun with this.
You're in it now.
Don't get caught.
Oh, der hat aber eine schöne Handtasche, du.
Take your best shot.
I got
Let's
this!
go. Cool. Wanna fight?
Yeah.
Nice.
The enemy is defeated! I feel the stats going up!
Look at me go.
So, da müssen wir durch. Ne, da sind wir hergekommen. Da ist ja das Leben. Also müssen wir hier lang. Korrekt? Ja, guck mal, da liegt noch was. So, warte mal. Und hier konnten wir auch noch rein. Ist anscheinend zugesperrt.
I've had enough of you rat bastards scurrying around. Time to get exterminated! Yeah. Come on!
Okay.
Hat der eine verdammte Armbrust in der Hand.
Don't get cocky. Yes.
I'm up!
Let's go.
Let's go!
Oh yeah. Cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's better.
Yakuza. We come on.
Let's go.
Dämlicher Wichser.
Yeah.
Okay. All patched up. Get serious.
I'm up!
Nice. Ich dachte, wir kommen da nicht lebend raus. Hat er doch so großspurig gesagt.
Nice!
Oh, da leuchtet irgendwas.
Hm?
Okay, das erklärt einiges. So, aber hier kommen wir sonst nirgendwo mehr hin, ne? Hier können wir auch nichts sammeln. Alles klar, mal sehen, ob der Schlüssel passt. Verwenden. Hey. Das ist eine Art Grundriss des Gebäudes. Das ist ja interessant. Hier am Rand ist ein Leitersymbol. Sieht aus, als würde die zu dem Raum führen, in dem wir den Schlüssel gefunden haben. Aber ich habe da keine Tür gesehen. Vielleicht ist sie versteckt. Das Gebäude ist eine verdammte Festung. Ein Geheimgang würde mich nicht wundern. Das muss es sein. Gehen wir schnell zurück zu dem Raum und sehen nach. Okay, wir gucken aber... Ja, guck mal hier.
Should I open it? Sweet.
Sicherheitsschuhe. So, Ausrüstung. Wir haben eine Handgranate gefunden. Keine Türen. Komisch. Laut Grundriss sollte es hier sein. Zieht euch das rein. Das ist ein Schalter. Stimmt, Kasuga. Drück drauf. Klar. Okay, los geht's.
Seriously?
Ernsthaft? Es hat funktioniert. Sehr gut, jetzt können wir nach oben.
So itchy.
Stabiles Holz.
Hey, I'm in good shape.
Da komme ich rein.
Should I open it? Got it.
Gesundheitsring. Checken wir direkt aus.
Back again, huh? So this is where we are.
Wait, we've been here already?
Doesn't seem too familiar to me. Oh, we were just here a minute ago. You guys have terrible memory.
Ach, das ist doch da, wo wir gerade rausgeflogen sind, oder? Rübergeflogen sind. Korrekt?
We're good.
Ja, ich hab's verstanden.
Hey, this place looks safe enough. Why don't we take a breather?
So, hier können wir nochmal uns heilen. Mysteriöse Karotte. Ihr seid so nervig. Wir wollen nur den Euban sehen. Aus dem Weg. Oyabun sehen. Aus dem Weg. Ihr habt es bisher geschafft. Und das ist weit genug. Die stehen immer noch. Ha, lange nicht gesehen. Dieses Mal wird es anders. Gemeinsam sind wir sind wir unbesiegbar. Dann heißt es unbesiegbares Trio gegen unbesiegbares Trio. Komm, Number. Adachi-san.
Yeah. Yeah.
Battle is on. Yeah.
So.
Don't get cocky.
Feels like it,
Fight.
man.
Come on. Let's go. You're done
Yeah.
You're in it now.
Watch this.
I I'm up! I got this!
Go, yeah.
Wanna start something? I'm fucking pissed!
Dann machen wir erstmal den, bevor der wieder seinen Heildingen da überall rumverteilt.
Yeah, you're in it now. Perfect stuff. Wanna start something?
Wanna fight?
Feels like in there. Wanna start something?
Uff.
Okay. I got this. That's better. I'm fucking right. Let's go. Start something. I'm fucking pissed. You're weak. Yeah. Perfect stuff. Wanna start something? Yes. I'm fucking pissed. Cool. I'm back. Let's go.
Go, yeah.
Okay. That's better. Take your best shot.
Nein, oh, ich hab...
I got this. I'm up.
So, den haben wir.
Yeah. Don't lie. Cool. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay. Don't get fun with this.
Alter.
You wanna go? Yeah. You're in it now. I'm up. Get alive. Cool. You wanna fight? Okay. Come on.
Nice. Endlich.
Moving up in the world. How'd the likes of you learn to fight like that?
Who are you? We're employees from your place of business, Otohime Land.
You're from our own soapland?
We were helping Nanoha Mukoda, a woman who works there. We've been sucking money out of her while keeping her dad prisoner in the old folks' home.
I told you. We're doing what needs to be done.
I've heard all that already, and it's bullshit! You can't just twist the Yakuza code to suit yourself! That's being a fucking prick!
Stop this.
Patriarch.
Boss! Totsuka, what's happening here? There was a dispute on our turf, and so...
You look like hitmen to me. Are you Yakuza?
We're not hitmen. We came with a request for the chairman.
A request?
About Totska's business operation.
Sunlight Castle?
Could we have a bit of your time?
How can I be sure you won't try to kill me?
Frisk us if you want. We're unarmed.
What's wrong?
This guy had a strange-looking bill on him.
Yeah, I've had that for a while. No idea where it came from, though. Someone just put it in my pocket at some point.
What should we do?
Nothing. It's just play money.
You sure you don't want to tie a string around it? Hurts like a bitch if you don't.
I suppose you would know, wouldn't you?
Of course, after you made me lose 2 of them.
Just give me the knife already, Captain.
It's natural that society wants to avoid seeing its own underbelly. But luckily for those who refuse to look, I've taken many risks to protect them from the Comey Jewel. I've protected them from the Chinese faction as well.
Yeah, I don't know everything about it, but I figured it was the Seiryu clan keeping it all balanced.
The balance is starting to crumble. It must be said that in any faction, the men operate businesses unknown to the boss. But I'm hearing that some have gone so low as to extort money from the homeless.
Yeah, that's the Yokohama Liaman. I got plenty of personal experience with that.
I see. And as for Totska, I never thought he would keep such a large business secret. Thank you for telling me. I knew of its existence, of course. And I was glad Totska was the director. Our clan bought that building 30 years ago. It was crumbling. Some wanted it demolished. Others wanted to make it a historic landmark. I settled the issue. I said it should be turned into a retirement home, run by Totska. I trusted him completely. I never knew he was running another type of business on the top floor.
It was still in the exploratory phase. I was gonna tell you about it once it became a viable business.
It's gross that you're even calling it a business. Chairman, the whole operation is just wrong. You gotta do something. The people there need to be let out.
Casca, was it?
Yes, sir.
I think you have the wrong idea here.
Sorry?
I appreciate you telling me about Totska's secret business, but I have no need or desire for your opinion.
But he's murdering innocent people.
Misfortune is often a side effect of profit. One's happiness might be purchased with another's unhappiness. To a certain extent, that is unavoidable in our line of work.
Okay.
Agreed, boss.
With that logic, you could justify anything, no matter how dishonorable.
Totska, I'd like to hear your own description of what happens on the top floor.
The excellent course offers a smooth and painless transition out of this life. It's compassionate euthanasia.
Euthanasia? That's bullshit! I saw it happen! You murdered the woman who was in a wheelchair!
Euthanasia is a painless release given to those who need it. That woman in the wheelchair left this world peacefully. You should realize, sometimes it's not the patient who wants it, but the family.
Oh yeah? What about Nanoha's dad?
Perfect example. She wanted us to dispatch her father.
Liar!
What do you know about it? I met with her myself and she approved it.
That can't be true.
Consider this your lesson about certain realities in this world. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm done playing teacher.
Totsuka,
Sir!
put it down. I don't need your finger.
Thank you, Chairman.
But that doesn't mean that I approve of this little side business you were running. Therefore... Takabe!
Understood. Boys, take him out of here.
What?
Show him what'll happen if he ever sets foot in here again.
No, Chairman! Chairman!
Kasuga. A Yakuza cannot be judged merely by society's standards of what is right and wrong. Our reputation is everything. But we cannot preserve our reputation if we allow civilians like you to trespass. Don't fool yourself into thinking you did something brave today. The truth is, your actions have disgraced me and the Seiryu clan. I want that knowledge to weigh heavy on your heart.
As scared as I should be right now, I'm super into it, Chairman. That was awesome.
I'm sorry.
I was starting to think that during the 18 years I spent in prison, the type of Yakuza I admired went extinct. But you're one of them. You're the old school kind of Yakuza. The kind I've always believed in, and always will.
I see. I'm glad such a thing is still appreciated. I must admit, I find myself wondering what kind of Yakuza raised you like that.
You're asking about my patriarch? He was the type of guy who would show up to rescue a dumbass kid who dropped his name just to get out of trouble. Even a kid he never met. He'd cut off his own finger for the family name. Right. Let's go home.
Wait. I'm curious. What was the name of this patriarch?
Masumi Arakawa, of the Arakawa family. Ex-Tojo clan.
Arakawa.
Yep. Although when I went to find him the other day, he did put a bullet in me. So, I guess I should probably take the hint. But he can't take away all the lessons I learned from him. To me, he's still the way a man ought to be.
Arakawa. I'll remember that.
Nice.
Well, guess we should head back to the soap lounge.
Huh? Oh, yeah, whatever.
So, that was a shocker. How Nanoha agreed to the euthanasia. I guess you never know for sure what people really want.
Hey, just a minute, please.
Need something, Captain?
Come to Sunlight Castle with me. I'm having Nanoha meet us there.
What? Why?
Just do it.
Are you Nanohamu Koda?
Yes?
We talked on the phone. I'm Takabe, the general manager.
Where's Totsuka-san?
He had some urgent business and couldn't be here, so I'm filling in.
I see.
I apologize for how sudden this is, but we're closing our institution.
You're closing?
Yes. As such, we won't be able to continue caring for your father. We're terribly sorry, but you'll have to make other arrangements for him.
But the operation, wasn't that scheduled for today?
It's been canceled. We deeply apologize and ask for your understanding.
Cancelled? But if he doesn't get that operation, he'll die!
Huh? Hold up. What did you just say?
They said he'll die without the surgery.
Just double checking. But is that what you paid Totsuka for last time you met? What did you two talk about?
At the meeting, we... Somehow I scraped together 2 million yen. But can't I finish paying later? Maybe we don't even have to do the surgery that soon. I'm worried he's still too weak for it.
Don't tell me you're having second thoughts now. Your father deserves to be at peace. You said it yourself. Now you're cheaping out on him?
No, please don't say that. Of course I want Dad to have peace in his golden years. I don't want him in pain, but does it have to be so expensive?
I'm afraid it does. Given the delicate nature of the task, there may be complications. Don't you see the need for finesse? That's what you're paying us for.
Oh, okay. It's just my father's never had an operation.
Oh. First timer, huh? Hey, if we can laugh about it, must not be that bad, right?
Huh? I guess.
So she had no idea.
It seems not.
She thought the operation was a life-saving procedure.
Damn, and we barely got to him in time.
Nanoha-san, let me assure you, the operation is no longer necessary.
Sorry?
Your father was examined again, and doctors concluded the previous diagnosis was incorrect.
Oh, really?
Yes. Therefore, we are returning this payment to you immediately. We realize how inconvenient our closure is to you. So, all money paid towards care after today's date will be refunded.
But what do I do now? When does he have to move out?
Please, don't worry. There will be no forced relocations. As I said, we realize how inconvenient this is for you. Your father may stay here free of charge until you make other arrangements.
Are you serious?
Finally, some actual fairness.
This was by order of the chairman.
I'm glad to hear that. Real glad.
So, who was it who said she was in trouble again?
Leave it alone. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, so much for detectives' hunches.
Hey, Adachi's mistake led to her dad's survival, so there. Let's just be grateful for our luck.
I'll trust you all to iron out whatever you need to.
Yeah, we're good. Hey, bit of advice. You should put that away.
Oh, yes, of course.
Now that you've got a fat wad of cash, maybe you can afford to work at a nicer place, you know?
Sorry?
We were hired to work at Otohime Land while you were out. You were only working there so you could fund your dad's care, right?
Yes.
You don't even have to go back. We'll tell the boss you quit if you like. Oh, and we'll get you any back pay you're owed.
Really? Oh, that'd be great, actually.
No worries. Go on and see your dad. I'm sure he's gonna flip when he sees you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, seeing that smile, I can see why she was their most popular girl.
Such a ladies' man, aren't you? Okay, let's go report to the boss.
So. Ah, guck mal hier. Jetzt ist es blau. Ich würde sagen, dann machen wir das auch als erstes, ne? So. Warte mal, warte mal. Ne, wir müssen hier. Perfekt. Der wartet gar nicht. So. Wo sind wir denn? Da. So, da konnten wir nicht durch. Okay.
Check this out.
Okay. I'm up. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. You want to fight? Yeah. That was rough.
So. Wir könnten hier rechts abkürzen. In der Hoffnung, dass die sich nicht umdrehen.
Cool. Come on now. Okay. Oh yeah? What is this?
Den haben wir. Ja.
The enemy is defeated. We're alive.
Wir sollten, glaube ich, noch mal kurz am Schlafplatz unser Leben auffüllen, ne? glaube, besser ist das. Hm.
Not a loser. Yeah. Let's go.
Get serious.
Let's go.
Sehr gut. Hätte sein können, dass da was liegt. Mhm. Nee. Hallöchen, schöner Mann. Hast du schon einmal ein echtes Hongkong genossen? Sie sind weich, sie sind saftig und sie kosten nur... Nein.
Should I open
Ich
it?
wollte eigentlich nur an den Safe.
Got it.
So.
Hey,
Hey, ist das Mädchen heute nicht bei dir? Was? Ach, du bist der Mann von neulich.
Hey.
Nein, sie ruht sich zu Hause aus. Sie wird bald operiert, deswegen kann sie nicht so häufig rausgehen. Operiert? Kanachan, meine Tochter, ist deutlich schwächer als andere Kinder. Die dürfen in die Schule gehen, aber sie muss im Krankenhaus lernen. Sie wird gerade behandelt, um sie auf die OP vorzubereiten. An manchen Tagen geht es ihr besser, da gehen wir dann spazieren, so wie neulich. Trotzdem hat sie sich wegen ihrem schwierigen Alltag jetzt wohl endgültig eingeigelt. Das wusste ich nicht. Stehen die Chancen bei der OP denn gut? Naja, ihr Körper wird sie wohl überstehen, aber sie verliert ihren Lebenswillen. Das könnte für Komplikationen sorgen. Ihren Lebenswillen? Ja, die Gesundheit hängt oft von der Willenskraft ab, auch wenn es dem Körper eigentlich gut geht. Ohne Lebenswillen ändert sich das schnell.
wow.
Stimmt, sie wird sie selbst wohl auch überstehen wollen, nicht? Genau, ich tue, was ich kann. Ich gehe zum Beispiel mit ihr spazieren, aber es scheint nicht zu helfen. Diesen Baum hier sieht man von unserem Haus aus und jedes Mal, wenn sie aus dem Fenster schaut, ist es das Gleiche. Wenn die Persimone vom Baum fällt, sterbe ich. Ich habe schon langsam Angst, dass es stimmt und dass sie wirklich stirbt, wenn die Persimone vom Baum fällt. Ich komme her, so oft es geht, um nach der Persimone zu sehen. Hoffentlich fällt sie nicht vor ihrer OP herunter. Entschuldige bitte, ich wollte dich nicht damit belasten.
Oh.
Nein, alles gut. Ich heiße Shibuya.
Yeah.
Ich bin Kasuga. Ich bin recht häufig hier. Ich kann auch gerne nach der Persimone sehen. Das ist sehr nett von dir. Naja, ich muss da mal los. Wehe, du fällst vor der OP vom Ast. Okay. Das war's. Werden wir wahrscheinlich noch ein paar Mal hin müssen, ne? So, auf ins Soapland. Dum 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 dum.
Hmm? Hmm? Hmm?
気に入らない顔でジロジロ見ないでいただけ。
Cool. Check this out.
ふざけないでください。
Okay. I got this. I'm up.
So itchy.
10 Yen. Perfekt. Damit werden wir ordentlich reich.
Hey, you guys want to hear a scary story?
Where'd that come from? Sure, whatever.
I was at a laundromat a little while back, and as anyone would, I put my clothes in the dryer. When there was about 5 or so minutes left, my cell rang, and I went outside to talk.
And?
For 10 minutes, I hung up and went back inside. The dryer was still going, and the time left? 30 minutes.
Whoa, that is freaky.
Did you extend the time or something?
Of course not. Why would I do that? Yeah, no good dryer shrank my favorite shirt because of that. The thing got all tight. Still wore it, though.
You still wore it?
Didn't think this story could get scarier, but...
Okay. Interessante Geschichte. Aber egal. Gibt Punkte für die Bindung. So, Boss.
Hey, boss. We're back. It got pretty crazy back there. But you know what? Boss. No way. Why? Why would you?
Der von den Liu Mang, Kapitel 5.
Nonomiya really didn't seem the type to kill himself.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. I would have jumped on that place no matter how big a loan I needed.
Seriously, it's a gold mine. The guy was sitting on a mountain of cash and he just threw himself off.
Classy group. Talking this way at a funeral.
Money does things to people. They know a soap land can be a ticket to riches.
Can't you start one just by submitting some paperwork?
It's gotten a lot stricter. A new soap land has to be more than 200 meters from any school, hospital, or library. There's no downtown real estate that meets that criteria. Not a single lot. So, functionally, it's impossible to open a new soap land.
What about the old ones that have been around forever?
They got grandfathered in.
So Nonomiya's death is another precious soapland down the drain.
I mean, it didn't have to be. He could have sold it and made a huge profit just like those guys said. I really don't understand why he did himself in.
Me neither. There must have been something terrible going on. Something even worse than Nanoha's situation. I really think he was more of a sensitive guy than he ever let on.
Excuse me, sensitive? I don't know about that.
Nanoha-san? Is that you?
Whoa, look at her. She's feeling a lot better now. No more stress about her dad. And she went shopping. Yeah, she looks great. Pretty sexy.
Shut up! She's here to pay her respects, you moron. Grow the fuck up.
Nanoha-san, you should know that we are the ones who found him. I mean, we were just heading back to the shop, expecting to find him there, but he'd already hung himself.
Yeah, I heard you guys just now saying he was sensitive. Come on, we all know he wasn't the greatest guy. And he was selfish, too. But that's why I think there's no way he killed himself.
Damn, Nanoha-san. I know you're still going through a lot, but is this really the time to trash the guy?
Don't lecture me like that. You don't even know me.
We don't know you?
No, you don't. I'm Saeko.
All right, so is Saeko your nickname or something? I don't get it.
No, I'm saying that you and I have never met before, okay? Do you get it now, Gramps?
Gramps? Come on, Nanoha.
Okay, you obviously don't get it. Maybe Four Eyes over there can figure it out?
Four Eyes? No, I can't say I get it at all.
Well, the simple answer is they're twins, right?
We have a winner. You're smarter than you look back there. Yeah, I'm Nanoha's sister.
Seeing as you're Nanoha's twin,
do you have the same, job as she does?
I'm not for sale, if that's what you're asking. I'm a bartender at a cabaret club that Nonomiya owned, actually.
Jeez, he owned a cabaret club and a soapland?
Yeah, you may not have looked it, but he was actually one of the top dogs in Ijincho's red light district. Now that he's gone, I guess both my club and Otohime Land are probably gonna shut down.
Was it just a coincidence that you and your sister both worked in his establishments?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's crazy, but I didn't even know that Nanoha was working at, at his brothel.
You didn't know?
I had no idea. I only found out a few days ago. And I still don't understand. If I'd known she needed money to take care of her dad, I'd have gladly given her some.
how could you not know? I mean, you're sisters, aren't you? What gives?
You might say we had a complicated relationship. See, I left home when I was young, and I never looked back.
You just cut your family off?
That was how it had to be. But I had no idea my sister was working at Otohime Land.
I mean, Nonomiya had to know the two of you were related.
I'm sure he did. It's obvious we're twins. And apparently he actually did tell Nanoha that I was working at his cabaret club. But she asked him to keep her job a secret from me, no matter what.
Well, not a real surprise, seeing as you were estranged.
Then a few days ago, Nonomiya called me, sounding really worried. He said my sister and dad were in a tight spot, that they were trapped in some kind of Yakuza scam.
That must have been a scary way to find out about the trouble your sister was in.
Yeah, it was. Like I said, we haven't talked in years. And now I'm really worried. I mean, Nonomiya broke his promise to her by telling me she works for him. So Dad and Nanoha must be in really deep trouble.
They were, but it's all good now. No need to worry.
No need to worry. Wait, are you the ones who helped my family? That would make you Kasuga-san, Adachi-san, and Nanba-san. I owe you guys so much.
You knew our names this whole time? You do realize your family's alive because of us?
Look, I really am grateful. Thank you.
Mhm.
It seems like you haven't talked to Nanoha-san about any of this.
No, I haven't. And I feel like it might be better if I just keep pretending I don't know about it.
Hey, I just thought of something important. When Nonomiya told you about your sister, did you say it was by phone?
Yeah?
Well, that would be pretty damn close to the moment he hung himself.
Oh, yeah. I knew that already. Later on, I realized that phone call ended just moments before he died.
Whoa.
That's what I was trying to tell you before. That phone call is why I know there's no way he committed suicide.
So, wait, what exactly did he say to you?
What? You have your employees doing that?
Basically, the home your sister put your dad in, it's a racket run by the Seiryu clan. They're threatening to kill your father if she doesn't pay them.
Wait, are you serious? And did you just say Nanoha is working at your soap land? Why didn't you tell me before?
I'm sorry. She asked me not to. I feel like shit for ratting on her even now. But at this point, the secret's kinda out.
Okay, just let me think. First of all, are they seriously asking for all that money in one lump sum? I don't have that kind of cash. I guess I could ask around.
We don't have time to try and raise money. We just have to put our faith in these new guys I hired. Maybe they'll pull a miracle out of their ass. You know, Psycho? I think they might actually do it.
Why do you think that? Who are these guys anyway?
They're like, well, it's a bum, an ex-Yakuza, and an ex-detective. I know it sounds shady, but they're good guys. Tough, too. They're risking their lives for Nanoha.
Is the ex-Yakuza that Kasuga-san you mentioned before?
Yeah. He hasn't let me down so far. Huh? Hold on, I heard something.
Oh, is it a customer?
Yeah, probably. Hold on, hon. Hello? Hey, what are you doing? Whoa! Hey, hold on! Stop! Don't just barge in!
Boss?
Stop! Stop!
Boss?
老妈，老妈，他在这里，老妈。
That was the last time you spoke with him?
Yeah.
What happened at the end there?
I don't know. The voices sounded angry. I think they were speaking Chinese.
And this is how you know it wasn't a suicide.
Yeah.
But if these Chinese guys killed him, why'd they try to make it look like a suicide?
Well, I don't want to find out. Let's just tell the police about this.
I already did. I got interviewed by a detective who found my number in Nonomiya's call history. I told him everything I just told you.
So then, why are they still calling it a suicide?
I don't know. But I'll tell you a really weird thing. The detective asked about the Chinese words, so I repeated them. Then he just packed up and left.
Really? Well, let's hear the Chinese.
Sure. I can tell you what I heard, but I don't know what it means. But I do know the words were definitely Laoma, Laoma.
Laoma? What's that?
I just told you I have no idea.
But I do.
Really?
Laoma is a nickname for one of the bosses in the Yokohama Liumang.
One of their bosses? You're sure?
Yeah. His real name is Mabuchi.
That's so weird. Why would they be shouting his nickname like that?
Maybe it was his guys who busted into Nonomiya's room to attack him. They might have been calling the Mabuchi because they'd found Nonomiya.
You're trying to imply Mabuchi's behind the murder? But he was on Seiryu clan turf. The Ijing Three don't attack on each other's land.
They don't. So if that pact's been broken, anything could happen now.
Why did the police ignore what Saeko told them?
Maybe the detective didn't know what Lao Ma meant.
No. I think it's the opposite. He stopped the investigation because he knew exactly what it meant.
You mean he was scared?
Not so much scared as loyal. Every detective in Nijincho knows who Lao Ma is. He owns them, really.
What? He bribed all of them?
He pays for a lot of their important family events. Coming-of-age parties, weddings, funerals, you name it. Sends money to their kids, too. Oh yeah, he takes care of them.
What the hell?
Mabuchi, with all these detectives on his payroll, has basically bought access to all their personal information.
He's got his personal herd of cop cattle.
Yep, and milks them whenever he wants. The police are helpless before the Great Wall. And they know it too. Don't go expecting them to do any real investigations where Mabuchi is involved.
Hey, we're forgetting an important question. Why would Mabuchi kill Nonomiya?
Yeah, doesn't seem like it was robbery.
Look at these. It was rare that Nonomiya broke out the full house bonuses.
But he got them for us. He trusted us.
Saeko, thanks for telling us what you heard over the phone. I know it'll help.
Wird immer verzwickter, ne?
You know, it's really sad. How I never even realized someone was worrying about me like he was. He worked so hard all those years, only for things to end up like this. I never got along with my dad or my sister. We were always fighting. My mom did the best she could to keep the family together, and it almost worked. But after she died, I just wanted out. Thing is, for all his flaws, Nonomiya is the one who gave me a real home, even when he knew I had abandoned my family. But I kept saying he was garbage. I was so mean to him right up until the end. I never thanked him for what he did, not even once. I mean, I never thought he could just be gone all of a sudden, you know? All my life, I felt pretty alone. But I thought at least I was free. Now I'm starting to realize that I was kidding myself. Because I wasn't actually alone. And to be honest, I wasn't even that free. It feels more like the people around me were suffocating me. Even Nonomiya.
Look, I know you must have felt like he was suffocating you, but... if you ask me, that sounds like every other family I've ever come across.
It's so frustrating, because it's like... Nonomiya doesn't deserve my tears. He was a dirty, crass old man. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that nobody should care, that the police can write him off. I mean, it's their job to do something, but they're acting like it's just another suicide. That's not right. I can't do anything. Not by myself. But before Nonomiya died, he told me about how you three risked so much to help my sister and my dad. And I just thought...
I'm guessing that's why you came here to find us. Okay.
Okay, my ass. Are you dragging us into another mess?
You're finally starting to understand me, Nurse Namba.
Oh, that's a bad sign. You in, Adachi-san?
About going up against a guy even the police are scared of. My detective instincts are telling me, hell yeah, let's do it.
Sehr schön.
So, that settles it. Sachan.
Yeah.
Let's do this together. That work for you? From here on out, you don't have to feel alone anymore. Welcome to the party.